Hello and welcome to another episode of Unworthy History. Today we got some actual history for you from this book right here, Indian Depredations in Texas by J.W. Wilbarger, published all the way back in 1889. Now today's story takes place in Uvalde County way back in 1859. It's called Indian Outrages in Uvalde County. For the following account of Indian outrages in Uvalde County, we are indebted chiefly to Mr. Ross Kennedy, a well-known citizen of that county. The first murder committed by the Indians in Uvalde County, of which we have any account, was that of Louis Thompson, who was killed sometime in September of 1859 while gathering pecans on the Frio River. He was charged upon by a party of 7 Indians, who evidently ran in between him and his wagon, in which he had left his gun, and of course he was killed without being able to make any resistance. The same party of Indians, it is supposed, in October killed a Mr. White on Hondo Creek, near where the main wagon road now crosses it. On the 28th of October, 1859, the same band of Indians killed John M. Davenport on the main wagon road, 2 miles east of the Sabinal River. Davenport was a native of Tennessee and emigrated from Arkansas to Uvalde County back in 1849. At one time, he was a captain of a minute company. He left a wife and 5 children behind. The day after Davenport was killed, about 15 citizens collected together and took the Indian Trail. Lieutenant Hazen of the United States Army with 14 men also pursued the Indians, and on the second day out he overtook them on the west prong of the Nueces River. He charged upon them at once, and the Indians retreated before him, occasionally making a stand at favorable localities. In this way, a running fight was kept up for about 9 miles, when the Indians went over a bluff almost perpendicular, 30 or 40 feet in height, and the Texans abandoned the chase at that point. 3 Indians were left dead on the ground, and Davenport's scalp, pistol, hat, and clothing were recovered. 3 of the citizens were wounded in this fight, and Lieutenant Hazen was also wounded. The citizens gave great praise to Lieutenant Hazen and his men for their gallant conduct in this affair. So that's the end of this short story here. So this again happened in Uvalde County all the way back in 1859. So unfortunately for Mr. Davenport and 2 other gentlemen, they met their end by the hand of Indians back in that year. So if you want to hear more episodes like this, then be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Unworthy History.